Hello everybody and welcome back. I am the Pumpkin King, and in today's episode we are going to be continuing our Island Showcase series with our final island of the 5 deaths, Isla Nublar, the island that started it all. Now, Isla Nublar is divided into 3 sections: Nublar, Nublar North, and Nublar 93. Or, as I'm going to be referring to them in this walkthrough, Nublar South, Nublar Central, and Nublar North. These islands are my showcase. This is the culmination of everything that we have here at the Jurassic World. It has all of the best attractions, all the best rides, it has all the best dinosaurs. It is the gem, the crowning achievement of what I have built here in Costa Rica. To me, I imagine Isla Nublar as being like the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. It's the park that everyone goes to. It's everyone's favorite. It's the one that if you have to only go to one, you go to this one. Welcome to Jurassic World. As we enter from the monorail, straight down at the gate, we have to the left and right the Gateway Hotel. Now, I can't modify these buildings, but what I imagine is that there would be like a skyway that would connect across over Main Street, that would connect these 2 buildings together. Around the back of the hotel, there's an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and there's also several little cabanas back here. You could rent these cabanas. There's men's and women's locker rooms. There's umbrellas that you can hang out and enjoy a nice frosty beverage. And there's plenty of stuff to get since there's ice cream and vending machines here as well. This is from the East Tower. From the West Tower, this is where we have our Jurassic Tennis. There are 4 regulation-sized tennis courts here. And this is where you can go to play your Jurassic Tennis. Up the hill a bit from the Gateway Hotel, if we go to our left, welcome to the Triabite Food Court. The Triabite Food Court has several small restaurants and a picnic area. And starting on our left, we have a Sweet Tomatoes, which is a vegetarian all-you-can-eat soup, salad, and breadsticks buffet. Next to that is a bathroom, followed by the Jurassic Nom. This is a little tiny Jurassic cafe that I imagine would serve like pizzas and ice cream and that sort of thing. Then we have a T-Rex. If you have not been to Disney Springs, there is a restaurant called T-Rex, which is basically like Rainforest Cafe, only with dinosaurs. And I figure it was thematically appropriate for Jurassic World, so we've got ourselves a T-Rex. We have a T-Rex. We also have the Triabite Cafe, which would have several small entries inside here. This would be like a cafeteria style. Another bathroom. And then we have the Snackosaurus, which is, I imagine, very similar to the Snackosaurus that is at Disney's Animal Kingdom, insofar as it would have chicken fingers and pizza and stuff for kids. There is also, here in the Triabite Food Court area, the Waterhole, which is a nomad-style bar. Directly across the way, there's a little shopping plaza here. We've got a bowling alley and all of the usual stuff that one would expect along there. And if we jump into our viewing gallery, we have a ceratopsian exhibit right here off of this little shopping area with Nasutroceratops and Sinoceratops right here in this area. This is also viewable from the Gateway Hotel as well. Exiting out of our shopping area, as we go up the stairs, directly in front of us is the Hammond Center. This is our innovation center. This is where we have our interactive exhibits, and this is also where we would have the Dinosaur IMAX experience. Heading again, rule of left, over to our left, we've got our monorail station for the downtown area. We also have our Hammond Creation Lab, which is where we would have all of the dinosaurs being built for Isla Nublar. And we have our Science Center, Fossil Center, and Research Facility. I imagine that all of these would be tourable in the same way as you see in the movie, where you can walk through and have the interactive displays with the touch screens where you find out about the 4 components of DNA and about how they build dinosaurs and all the rest of that. We also have the Amber Mine, which is a fossil center, a fossil zone here, but it's called the Amber Mine because this is a gem store. This would sell amber, it sells also opals, fossilized dinosaur, and so on. It's a very high-end jewelry store. Down the hill from the main area, this is where we have our petting zoo. If we take a look inside, we can see there's a little ticket booth over there, and inside here are the dinosaurs that are small enough that the public could pet them and not be in danger of major injury. We have Dryosaurus, we've got Homocephaly, let's see what else. There's several in here. We have Homocephaly, we have Dryosaurus, Compsognathus, and Glystoceratops, which are these little microceratops guys, which are about the size of a pig. We also have in here Hypsilophodons, which are these itty-bitty little iguanodontids that we can use to have as a cute little pet for the public too. And I love this mod because it's got this long lemur tail, which kind of reminds me of a Silurosaur. So there's a lot of little dinosaurs in here, and that's our petting zoo. And over here, this is our T-Rex kingdom. This is where we house our one and only true T-Rex, Rexy, who you may remember from our Jurassic Park, Return to Jurassic Park playthrough. Here's Rexy. Actually, let's make it official. Rexy. And if we zoom out, you can see I matched the octagon enclosure that she has in Jurassic World, though of course mine is actually big enough for a T-Rex. If we were able to ride the monorail, which we can't right now because it's broken, but if we go on up to the top of the hill here, this is where we have the Jurassic World Aviary. I have my favorite Pteranodons inside here. These are the, I want to say, rainforest pattern. And I love these. These are my favorites because these are the ones that we see at the end of the Lost World, which I think are the coolest Pteranodons that we see in the entire series, at least so far. So that's the skin that I gave him because it's my island and I do what I want. Also up here at the top of the bluff, we have the Triple Crown Hotel and the Sky Lounge. And it's called the Sky Lounge because not only do you get a view of the Pteranodons while you're sitting there having your little drinkies and sipping your cocktails, but also because if it would allow me to, this whole top part here is actually a restaurant that would revolve slowly while you sit inside. And that way you get a view of the entire park. Now, to get down from on top of the Pteranodon Highlands here, we could either take the monorail down, or we could take the fun way down. Because I have developed an Alpine Zorb ride, where you can zorb down the face of the mountain. And that is exactly what I'm going to do.
Tour
this
offline.
is a lot of fun.
User control.
There we go. I even built this little exit area down here for when you get off. Down here at the bottom of the hill, we follow the path around to the left. That brings us to our next ride, which is Countdown to Extinction, which you may recognize from Disney's Animal Kingdom, and we will ride that in just a moment. But before we do, let's jump back up to the top of the hill. Behind the Hammond Center, we have the Grand Hammond Hotel, which you may also remember from our Jurassic Park Return to Jurassic Park playthrough. And directly behind it is our signature restaurant for Nublar South, La Gigante, the 5-star French restaurant. Down the hill from La Gigante, we get to our Japanese garden. I terraformed this Japanese garden here to just be a nice, quiet, little peaceful retreat where people can hang out in the evenings and listen to some music that is coming out of artificial rocks. It's just a really zen place. It's really nice. And of course, then from there we can go ahead and jump onto our Countdown to Extinction ride. And of course, I will have a proper ride through of the Countdown to Extinction, aka Dinosaur, on a separate video where I will be showcasing all of the dinosaur rides. As we follow the path down here at the end, this is our tram to Central, which is exactly where we're going to go next. But for today, that's going to do it. This is Isla Nublar. This is what I call Nublar South, and if we take a look at the map here, you can see we have a Brachiosaurus exhibit by the entrance. We have our power station hidden, and here is the southern tip of Isla Nublar. Tomorrow, we will take the next week we will take the tram and go to Nublar Central. But until next time, I am the Pumpkin King, and I will see you later.